discuss about the HANA backup and restore. So first of all, we'll discuss about the backups. So what do you mean by backups? Why we need backups for the database? So anyone idea why we need backups? Why we have to take the backups?
To we don't
If,
lose the data.
if
Yeah,
any disaster happen, we have to restore that backup.
right, right, same. So it's right. Statements are correct. So in any case, if something got corrupted in your database or something is happened, so if we have the valid backup, so then we can restore the system back to the normal status up to that backup timestamp file, right? We can restore the system. So same as like HANA database, also we have the data, right? Why? Because the data is coming from the some other sources. Sources are many, but target is only one, that is the HANA database. So if you take the backup of the HANA database, so that you can easily you can restore it. So up to that point in time or backup time, we can restore it. So now let's discuss about the same feature in the HANA database also. So backups. So in the backups we have so two types of backups in HANA database. Two types of backups. So one is the full DB backup, right? Complete DB backup, full or so complete. So DB backup we have in HANA database. The second one is the delta backups. Second one are the delta backups. So delta backup means here either so incremental, okay. So incremental. So and so extended. So extended will come. So here if you see in the HANA Studio, if you see in the HANA Studio, so go to the system DBs, go to the system DB and right click, and you can see the backup and recovery part here, right? Here you can see the backup of the system database, we can take it out, and backup of the tenant database also we can take it out. Suppose take example here, so tenant database. So tenant database, just click on this button, click on the next button. Here you can see, so backup types of backups. So here complete backup, incremental backup, and differential backup, right? So differential backup, not the extended, sorry. So differential backup, right? Differential. So differential backup. These are the backups are there here, right? So all these two backups are called the delta backups. So remaining one backup is called the so full DB backup. So total 3 DB full backup, incremental backup, and so differential backup. Okay,
Log
differential backup.
backups.
So that is the log folder backup that will happen every 15 minutes. That is the log backup. Now I am talking about the data backups, right? Now I am talking about the data backups. So when you are taking the backup, so full DB backup will be taken, DB backup, DB data backups. Okay, these are the data backups. Okay, maybe I will write it clearly here. DB data backups. Okay, data backup means data folder backups. Okay, data folder backups. So two type actual data resides into the data folder only, right? So that's why DB backup means it will comes under the so data backups, which means like two types of backups, full DB or complete DB backup, and so the differential or incremental backup. So what does it mean? So let's see some examples of the so full DB backup, differential, and incremental backup. Okay, so let's start discussing now. So here, suppose take example, this is your database. Suppose example, this is your database. So this is your database. So up to so suppose the example full DB. Suppose the example this is the Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, so Wednesday. That's the Friday, Saturday. Okay, something like that. They can take it, right? So this is the one, right? So suppose if you are taking the full backup, so this is the Monday. Suppose Monday, your database backup Monday, this time you are taking the backup, which means how much data is there in the database, all the data will be backed up. All the data will be backed up. Full DB backup means complete DB backup from starting to So up to at what time you are taking the backup, up to that time, so the data will be backed up. The data will be backed up. This is the full DB backup we are taking. Suppose Wednesday also you are taking the backup. So Wednesday the database grown up to this much level. So full DB backup you are taking means, so it will start from Monday, not Monday. It will start from the original to then up to what time you are taking the full DB backup. Entire data will be backed up. So if you are taking the Wednesday means entire data will be backed up. So if you are taking the Friday means entire data will be backed up. So if you are taking from here, then from this date to all your previous days backup data will be backed up. That is called the complete or full DB backup. Okay, got it? Any questions on this backup? Why? Because it's a confusing part. So that's why I am just to clearly one by one I am explaining one by one. I am explaining here. Any questions from anyone here?
Yeah, here you have take complete backup, but every time it's taking
Yes, previous backups also, previous data also. But when you are restoring, if you just restore this backup, then all the data will come, right? All the data will come. When the restore point of view, so this is the one file is enough for you to restore the entire database. Entire one file is enough, right? So yeah, your question is valid point. Why sir? Why? Because it's like so like last 3 years back, last 3 years data is there. If I take now from last 3 years to till date, the backup will come, right? Data will come, right? Yes, it will come. Then in this case, the file size is very huge, right? Yes, backup size is very huge. But when you are doing the restore, so one file is enough to restore it all. One file is enough. One file is enough. That's why we will take the HANA DB backup. HANA backup, we will take it out, right? HANA backup, we will take it out, right? That is the so full DB backup we are taking here. Okay, got it? So this is the full DB backup. Yeah, next question will come. So the whatever the question, so which is running in your mind, so the next backups will clear that backups, right? Next backups will clear your doubts, right? So the next one is the, so maybe we will take it the differential backup, right? Differential backup. So suppose take example, this is your database. So suppose let's take like it's a Monday, 7 days we will take it out here. Monday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? So we have 7 boxes, 7 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So Monday, suppose backups every day we will take it out. That's why we have written the Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, so Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, weekly days. Okay, so why I have written here? So Monday, your database size is from here starting of your database. From here it started. From here to here, it's grown up to this one, this much of data. Monday, the size is very size. Suppose to example. So here, so full DB backup and our data backup Monday our taking backup is the suppose like 500 GB. Let's take about 500 GB of DB size, right? So full DB backup, you will take it out, you will get the 500 GB data. See how you are taking the backup, right? So when you are taking the Tuesday, only the 2 GB increased from Monday to Tuesday, 2 GB increased. But when you are taking the Tuesday, full DB backup, if you take it out, so up to previous day's backup and Tuesday's backup means 50 to 2 GB, it will be backed up, right? 50 to 2 will be backed up. Then when you are taking the here also 2 GB increased, here also 2 GB increased, every day 2 GB is getting increased, right? Every day that 2 GB getting increased. So if you are taking the Sunday means, so this 500 GB plus this all will be backed up, right? All the data will be backed up. So that is the all the data will be backed up. That is the full DB backup. Now you can understand, right? But when it comes to the differential backup, when it comes to the differential backup, differential backup. So what exactly it means differential backup? So for differential backup or incremental backup is required, the first full DB backup is required. without taking the full DB backup, you cannot take the incremental backup or differential backup, right? So let's talk about the differential backup. First day, Monday you have taken the full DB backup, you have taken, that is fine, that is done. So in the Tuesday, when you are taking the full DB backup, so suppose they can Tuesday incremental differential backup means it will only take the whatever the data comes after the full backup, like some from here to here. So that data will be taken up. Only 2 GB will be backed up. Only this 2 GB, that is the incremental backup, right? So our differential backup, both are same. Both are the first time after the full DB backup, both will do the same. But later, when it is taking the when you are taking the differential backup again, so it will start from here. After the when was the full DB backup happened? So Monday at 7 o'clock. Then so Monday 7 o'clock to, so again when you are taking here Wednesday you are taking means, so up to last 48 hours, like last, when was the last full backup happened? 1 year back. Then 1 year back to till date. So that data will be backed up. Which means, so it won't take the 500 GB. After the 500 GB, whatever the data comes, so only that data will be so backed up. Backed up means it will run the backup for only that one, right? So when you are passing the Thursday, then it will take the, so it will take from here to here. It will take from here to here, like Tuesday, Wednesday, so Thursday. When you are taking the Friday, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, up to here it will take the DB backup. Up to here it will take the backup. Up to here it will take the backups, right? When you are taking the Sunday, from here to here it will take the, this backup will be backed up. This is the separate again. So when you are trying to restore it, first you have to restore the, so this one, then after that one more last timestamp of the latest of the differential backup, you need to restore it, right? It's a two-step mechanism. So it's a full backup and one backup is enough, but it's not the full backup. So you are taking the differential backup, means after the full backup, whatever the data comes, that data you are taking. So when was the full backup happened? So Monday happened. So after Monday to again Sunday, you are taking all the data will be this much of all the data will be backed up. Means 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So maybe 12 GB. 12 GB only the data, only 12 GB will be backed up. Only the 12 GB data will be backed up here. The 12 GB the data will be backed up in the systems. Okay, the 12 GB data will be backed up in the systems, right? So this is the differential backup. Okay, so got it? Any questions?
Is there any timeline for the backup, for differential backup?
That's your wish. When you are defining that time, you can define it. Normally, every day after business hours, night time, so we will trigger the backup so that will run automatically. So either manually we have to take it out, so automatically we can also take the backups. So that's the depends upon our timelines which we are defining. See here, now it's a cockpit manager open, so we will schedule the backups, don't worry. So if you understand the concept, so manually also we can take the backup. Suppose if you see here in the HANA Studio, so HANA Studio, if you see here, right click, so here we have the backups, right? Suppose differential backup I am taking here, right? So click on the finish button, but it won't take it out. Why? Because the data backup requires the previous full DB backup. We have to take it out, which means before you start these backups, one full DB backup is required here. One full database backups are required here. One full database backups are required here. One full database backups are required here. That's why. So you are taking these backups. You are taking these backups, right? So this is the one. Got it? So that's why you are so taking the full DB backup from studio. When you are taking, that is the manual backup. Manual backup means manually you are taking the backup. That is the manual backups. So instead of daily taking the manual backup, we can create the schedule. We can create it. If we create the schedule, System itself automatically it will take the backup. You no need to manually take anything. System itself automatically it will create the backups. So you don't want to create anything here, right? So that is the backup strategy which we are following, right? So this is the one. So got it? Any questions on the differential backup? Differential backup always look the previous full backup. When was the last full backup happened? Okay, Monday happened. So after Monday, whatever the data comes, so all the data will be backed up. When you are from here, you are in the Sunday, you are taking the differential backup means it will take the when was the full backup happened. Okay, Monday happened. Then Monday 2. So till date, Monday to till that time when you are taking that time, all the whatever the data is there in the bucket, everything will be backed up. Everything will be backed up. That is the differential backup. So when I start explaining about the same, and I start explaining about the same about, so here incremental backup, you will get confused now, right? So what is that confusion here? Let me tell you here. Okay, same 7 squares, we will get it out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the, suppose the example, this is the Monday, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, okay, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? So first time for the either the full DB backup or so either the differential backup or incremental backup, first you require the full DB backup. Okay, you have taken the full DB backup on the Monday. So Monday at 7 o'clock you have taken the backup, right? 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, you have suppose 10 o'clock you have taken the backup 10. So again, Tuesday 10 o'clock when you are starting the backup. So after the Friday 10 o'clock to Monday 10 o'clock to after Tuesday 9:59 10 o'clock, whatever the data is there, suppose the 2 GB data, the 2 GB data will be backed up, right? So when you are taking here extension, the first time the differential and incremental backup, the first time after the full DB backup same. So here when you are taking the incremental backup, so again Wednesday it won't take from the last full backup. It will look the when was the last incremental backup delta backup happened. So Tuesday completed, then Tuesday to Wednesday the data will be backed up. So when you are taking the Thursday you are taking the backup Thursday 10 o'clock, it will look the when was the last backup completed. So okay, Wednesday 10 o'clock it's completed, then Wednesday 10 o'clock to then Thursday 10 o'clock, last 24 hours, the data will be backed up. Whatever the increased data after the full backup, that data will be backed up. That data will be backed up from the systems, right? So when you are taking the Friday means, so Thursday, when was the backup completed? 10 o'clock. Then, so 10.12 up to, so again, next day morning, last 24 hours up to Friday, that data will be backed up. So this is the incremental, whatever the increased data, that data got backed up. Suppose if I talk about the extended, what is that called? The differential backup, what it will look the last full DB backup. When you are taking the Wednesday, it will look the when was the last full backup happened? Monday 10 o'clock. Then Monday 10 o'clock to till that time, whatever the data comes, that data will be backed up. So again, when you are taking the Tuesday, then it will check the last full backup happened on the Monday. Then after Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday up to Thursday, it will take that backup up to last. When was the last full backup happened from here? Then from here to till that time, till where what time you are showing in the Sunday, here you are taking the backup, which means so last full backup when it was happened. So last full backup happened on the this one Monday happened. Then Monday to Monday to all the data will be backed up. This is the differential backup. Incremental backup is when was the last backup completed? On the Friday. Then Saturday, Friday, 10 o'clock to Saturday, it will take the incremental backup. Then from here to here, it will take the incremental backup. That is called the incremental backup. Only increased data will be backed up. Increased data will be backed up. Maybe that is last 24 hours, whatever the data increased, only that data will be backed up in the data folder, right? So that is the incremental backup. Differential backup is, suppose today I am taking means, so when was the last full backup happened? 1 year ago. From 1 year ago to till date, so the data will be backed up. The data full date, the data will be backed up. The data will be backed up here. So that is the things, that is the difference between the this one and that one. Okay, got it? Any questions from anyone? Any clarifications? Any confusion here?
Incremental means day-to-day backup.
Day to day, maybe you can say last 24 hours, whatever the data happened, so that data will be backed up. But differential backup, when was the last full backup happened? 1 year ago. Then from 1 year ago to till date, that data will be backed up.
Sir, if Monday happen full backup and Tuesday their incremental backup fail, then there is on Wednesday scheduled incremental backup. Then what will happen?
Then after the Monday, so first of all, it will look the previous backup, right? Whether any one of the previous backup is successfully completed or not. If not, then when was the last full backup happened? So that backup it will take, and it will take up to this year.
It will happen Tuesday, Wednesday, both backup. Both.
Yes, both.
Differential backup will do same thing.
Yes, right. Yes, right.
And at Thursday it will look for Wednesday backup, that is incremental backup.
Yeah, incremental backup is when was the last incremental backup completed? Thursday. So only that data will be backed up.
In case of restore, it will go
Yeah.
for
Yeah, in
full
case
backup
of
and
yeah, in case of restore, so up to Monday we have the full backup. Then remaining all are the implemental backup. So first this backup, after this backup, this, like that we need to restore it. So here restore timelines or everything is are more, right? So why? Because multiple files you are restoring and full DB backup you are restoring. That too, if you take one full DB backup again, then so entire, so if you take 1 TB, 1 tera, so one backup, one fully backup, if you again, that an entire data will be backed up. So one restore, one backup file is enough to restore it. At least if you are taking the differential backup, so one is enough, two is enough. Two means one full backup, one, so differential backup is enough. But when you are taking the incremental backup, the file size is very less, but it will create the multiple files, and the multiple files you require to restore it. So right, if something got corrupted up to, so Tuesday, Thursday, it is fine, and when Friday your data got corrupted, the file got corrupted, the backup file got corrupted. So with Sunday also, Sunday you notice that there is a backup is not happening, you need to restore it. Then this backup and till up to this backup you have to restore it. Means 1 day backup gone, 1 day data gone. We have 1 day data gone here. So that's why we need to carefully plan our changes here, right? So let's start here. Let me try to add Ana systems here, right? So I think it's not starting. Let me take the how to take out. We can take it full DB backup here, right? Right click, so manually system DB, right click and backup and recovery. So we can take the full DB backup here, right? So select that one, click on the next button, right? Are you taking the full DB backup? Yes. So why? Because there is no full, first you have to take the full DB backup. After if you take the incremental backup, if you click on the next button, what will say, the backup could not be completed. The backups requires the previous full DB backup is required. Previous full DB backup is required. So initially, as of now, we have not taken any backup. So we have to go to the backup and recovery. The backup of the tenant database, we have to take it out. The backup of the tenant database, we have to take it out. See here, complete DB backup, we have to take it out. So that files will be created here. So tenant means here index server, access engine. So those services will be backed up. So in the system DB, only name server is the important. Name server data will be backed up from there. See here, two volumes were created. The data is backed up, right? Backup is taken. If something got corrupted, we can restore it. We can restore it. That restore part I will tell you separately. So, but first of all, we will take the backup. This is the manual backup. This is the manual backup which we are taking manually, right? So manually we are taking every day at that time. If you want to take the manually, that is the risky process, right? In this case, what we can do in the HANA cockpit, we have the option. HANA cockpit, we have the option, right? We can use that option. We can use that option too. So we can use that option, right? So here, first of all, we will register our database, HDB database. We will register it here, right? What is the host name here? SAP Linux 1, right? What is the instance number? 03. So what is our database? System DB, right? This is the system DB. Like that, I am writing the description here, right? This is for the adding the systems into the HANA cockpit. So what is the system here? What is the system? What is the user? So system user I am using here. So password. So our common password I am using here. Why? Because I am registering the database into the HANA. I am registering the database into the HANA cockpit. What is the group? Suppose like training group. So you selected the training group here. Then click on the step number 5, review and register. So that unable to contact the system. Do you want to register the SAP hosted HDB? Oh, instance number is wrong. I think we have given the wrong instance number. Where is that? Yeah, instance number is 03, right? Instance number 03 hours. Register. So it's registering the database. So this is for the adding the new databases into HANA cockpit. HANA cockpit we have added. See here HDB I have added. Same way I will add the tenant also. Tenant also I am adding to the here. So 0 instance number 03 single container. So tenant database. So tenant database SID. It's like HDB, right? So then certificate validation is not required. Step number 3. So user, system user we are providing. If we want to create the new user, we can create the new user also by clicking on the new user. So here group, we can assign the groups here. So which group we want to, groups concept here. So groups concept which SAP introduced is like, so in your landscape, multiple systems are there. All the development systems, quality systems, all development systems under the development group, all the quality systems under the quality group. Like that we can create that one. Like that we can create it here, right? So I added the databases here, right? So in the HANA cockpit manager, we can add the databases, groups, users, all these things we can create it here, right? So this is the HANA cockpit manager. HANA cockpit manager, this is the one. So if you see here, this is the cockpit home page. This is the home page. So this is the cockpit where we can monitor the all the databases, where we can monitor the all the databases we can monitor it. So here we have the two URLs. One is the cockpit manager, second one is the cockpit. In the cockpit manager, so only HANA databases we can add it here. Only HANA databases we can add it here in the cockpit manager, right? Cockpit manager we can add only HANA databases we can create it. So but to monitor, same as like in the HANA studio, to monitor you need to use the cockpit here. This is the URL, you have to use it here. Here you can see, so databases, we the database, the database I have added here, right? You can see here. So to production, to development database, like that we have added here, right? So here, this is the cockpit URL, right? This is the home page here. In the here, monitor the landscape, so manage the landscape. So my links, something available. So here I have added the SAP ECP GUI also, so that it will open the URL. It will open the URL in the systems. So through this one also we can log into the our SAP systems. We can log in. Right here you have the add the links, add the URLs to the here. Like what are the URLs you want to monitor, you can add it to the here also. Okay, that is the my links option. Right. So this is a manage landscape and monitor the landscape here. Manage landscape means we can add it. So monitor means we can monitor it. Right now, open the databases here. So open the not databases. Yeah, here open the so your databases which are opened here. Not the development databases. You have the so training custom database, right? You can just add all these things. You can add it here. Okay. So here H4C is there. That's not required. So we have added the HDB, right? HDB we added. So HDB we added HDB. So here credentials enter. Here enter the credentials HDB ADM. Credentials.
System password.
I think system or root those things. Yes, system. Yes. This is the SAP control credentials we are using here. Okay, that's them. So here you have the databases, which I will add this one also. Okay, so you have the HDB databases. So as you know, the advantages of the HANA cockpit and everything, these all are stopped. Only HDB is active. So the advantages of these databases are we can graphically we can see the CPU and memory disk utilization and everything. Suppose CPU utilization, if I click on this button, so you will get the graphical related CPU details and everything, you will get it out. So in the HANA cockpit, right? So we already discussed about this one, the advantage of the HANA Cockpit 2.0. Only that we have not discussed. So cockpit installation and adding registering the database into the cockpit. So this is one. Registration means it's simple. Go to the cockpit manager. There we have the option to cockpit manager. There we have the that to the register the databases. We can register the database. That's it. Then immediately the cockpit will open it and we can monitor the all these things. We can monitor it here, right? See here. So I'm just seeing past experience. I want to see last to 12 to till date. I want to see the experience last 12 to 26th. So these many days I want to see my CPU and memory utilization, all these things here. So here it started from today only, right? So it's just taken the graph of the today only. See here it's keep on increasing. It will increase it. So it's a live graph, at present graphs. So these are the present graphs which we are taking now in the systems, right? This is the one. So same as like you can also take the memory graph also, you can take it out here. So CPU, all the information you can take it out from here. So apart from that, so we can also take the backup. So backups also we can take it from the studio we have taken, right? Right click and take the backups, right? Backups we have to take it out. Backup of the tenant database or system database, we can take it. Apart from that, so we have, apart from that, what we can do here, we can also take the backups from cockpit also. So not only whatever we do in the HANA studio, so what we have done it, right click on the studio and we have taken the backup. From here also, we can take the backup and we can configure also. We can configure. Configuration means, so here configuration means scheduling, like timelines also you can provide it to the database here, timelines. So timelines also you can provide it to the database. Just click on the manage databases. Manage database means it will go to the managed site, like where we are adding, right? Just click on the system DB database. Which database you want to see more details, just you can just click on the this database button. You will see the So your database is running with the issues, and what is the issue, CPU utilization and memory utilization, all the information here to see. What are the top SQL statements are using, what is the memory usage, and what are the high priority usage. All these things it will be displayed here. All this information is available here, right? So memory performance, backups, analyze the history, workload. So all these things are available here. But you can see here the backups. So there are no backups here. So backups. So if you go to the backups, the alerts will be displayed. Alerts will be displayed here. This is the alerts tab. Alerts tab in the tab here. Right now, what I can do here, I want to take the backups. I want to take it out. Then in this case, I want to schedule it. Hana Studio, we know we can just click it, right click, and we can schedule. That is the manually taking the backup. That is the manual backups. So I don't want to take manual backups. I want to take the automatically. I want to create the schedules. Then here in the Hana Studio, sorry, in the Hana cockpit, we have the option for backup schedule option. Just if you type it here, so maybe this is a search bar here. If you don't know where is that option, here we can get the option from here. Here we can get the option. So where that backup is available, workload, all these informations are available here. Maybe you can see here where is that is available here, backups. Yeah, backup schedule. You can see here backup schedule here. So today successful backup we completed. That backup is recorded here. So I want to perform the configuration, backup configuration automatically to take it out. So for that one, I have just opened the backup configuration. Here, where it should take the backup here, the catalogs. What is the log mode? Backup catalog. So every 15 minutes should take it. Backup settings here, where it is the backup scheduler. So we have to enable the backup scheduler. We have to enable it. Why? Because instead of we, automatically it will take the backups here. Instead of we, automatically it will take the backup here, right? Instead of automatically it will take the backups. So first configuration side, we have to enable the scheduler, backup scheduler. We have to enable it so that, so this job, this backup scheduler job depends upon the timelines automatically. So it will take it out. It will take it out this one. So automatically delete the backups. So not only taking the backup, it will delete the backups also. Older than 2 days backups or something like that. If you define it, so it will delete the old backups also. It will delete it here, right? So restriction. So users also can delete it like this. I have mentioned the all the policies. I have mentioned it here, right? You can see here. Okay, backup schedule settings we have done it, right? Backup settings we have done it now. Scheduler, all these things are enabled here. So that now we can create a scheduling for the taking the backup. We can create the scheduling. So for that one, you can see here backup schedules configuration. You have done it. So up to what type of, how to take it out manually or system automatically to take it out. If you want system automatically to take it, you need to create the scheduler here. Scheduling means at what time you have to create it. Suppose example, if you see here, just click on the plus symbol here. So series of backups, you want to take it out? Yes, I want to take the series of backups. So backup specification HDB underscore full backup, that is the name I am giving here, right? Everyday full backup, something like that I am giving here. So everyday full backup, yes. Where it should take it out, what is the backup destination name? So backup destination name, if you see here, where we have the space available. If you go to the and check it out here, maybe we will create the one folder here. So cd/backups. cd/backup. Okay, mkdir backup chmod -r777 backup you have taken, right? You have created this one. So what I am taking here, what I am giving here, So instead of taking the default path backup destination, I am just giving the backup something like that I have given here. So complete DB backup, complete DB backup, it will take it out. So it will start every 2 months, it will start recurrence pattern. Weekly it will start when it want to start it. So like that you have to start it. What is the time zone you want to start it here? So what is the time zone? So here you need to give the time zone here. Indian customers, right?
IST, IST.
Yeah, is it IST only, right?
You just
Yeah.
type IST.
Okay. Just IST timelines, you have to take it out now. Now, what is the timeline? So create the backup up to 357. All right. Now it's a 9:20. Create the backup set to 9:27 in the next 5 minutes, I guess. 5 minutes. So create the backups. What time? This is the Thursday, right? Thursday. So activate the schedule on 7:26 only. What is this? They are later date time specified.
No, here 9:27 p.m. is the time.
Oh, okay. Which means the next run is the 3rd August. Why? Because every week we scheduled, I guess, weekly, right? The next is the every week Thursday, full DB backup, remaining days. So complete DB backup, we can take it out. So the activate the schedule on, maybe we will take it out tomorrow.
Today 27, you know.
Oh, 27, right? Oh my God. That's why, okay, here it is showing, okay, our Indian as far as this one IST timings, right? Okay, got it. So I'm activating now, right? Save the schedule. So that I created the schedule now. So which means today, calendar is today one schedule will happen. This is the schedule will happen. So at the same time, what I will do here, again, I'm creating the series of the backups, which means incremental backup, INCR, incremental backup I am creating, which means every Thursday, 9:30 or 9:27 full DB backup, then remaining time, so incremental backup will happen, incremental backup. What is the destination of the incremental backup? What is the destination of the incremental backup here? Then you can take it /backup, you can take it out here, right? /backup, you can take it out. Just click on the work backup, and that should starts from, so that timelines we have to give it. Maybe we will go for the week, 1 week, we will see what's there here. So then it starts from, so Thursday only, maybe today only we will take it out. That is the 9:31, right? So 9:31 we will take it out, that one, right? So or activate the schedule in 27, we can activate it, that one, right? So that's where we am creating the recurrence pattern. So based upon this pattern, recurrence pattern, your schedules, your backup schedules will happen. Backup schedule, like, so from every day, not today. Thursday already full backup is running, right? Why? Then except Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, remaining all the days. So remaining all the days that will run it. Remaining all the days that will run it. So that's backups I am creating now. That's I am creating now, right? That's I am creating now. Maybe you can put tomorrow also, or today also. You can put it out. When then is going to end it. So this one you can put it so that the backups will run automatically monthly. So we can instance monthly also, we can put like step number 5. Monthly also we can take it out. So IST means I want to run every monthly, right? That's why I put the monthly also, monthly. So when day of the month, when it starts for month. So yeah, whatever it may be, can give it. We are practicing, right? Just now you can understand, right? So except today, remaining all the days, the incremental backup will happen. So remaining day or remaining 1 day means today full DB backup happens. So weekly once, so full backup, and remaining days incremental backups. So will happen here. So now as per schedule, now backups will happen now in the systems as per schedule. Now backups will happen in the systems. This way we can create it. So now you created the schedule. Now what will happen? Now you created the schedule. What will happen? Now system will issue the one job. That job will take the system will issue the one job that where the job will take the backups now. The job will take the backups now, right? That will take the backups as per the schedule, right? So that is what it will happen in the systems, right? So when you see after some time in the backup folder, cd backup folder, sorry, cd backup folder, why backup folder is there, right? We created the
Sir,
backup.
slash CD. I think we are in directory CD backup. Already in directory, sir.
Already in the root. I'm in the root already. Hey, something got deleted. Otherwise, backups will fail. Backups will start failing. Right? Why? Because there is no backup target path I have not set. I set it, but I have not created. Then it start failing it now. It will start failing it now. That's why. So I created. Let's see. Let's observe the backups now. So after as per the schedule, it will take automatically. You created the schedule now. So it will take it automatically. It will take it. Could not read. So see here, there is no such file already. So it gone. Already it's gone. Already it's failed. Backup is failed already. Okay, let's see. This is the backup catalog. Catalog means the history we can see it. Backup catalog means the history we can see it from here. History means so when was the backup taken, at what time, what error, all the information we can take it out from here. So that information we can take it out from here, either the log backups or what is the database. So log backups will happen. Log backups means it will take the log backups means it will take the slash and a log folder, right? That will happen every 15 minutes. So that will happen every 15 minutes. That will happen. So we don't need to control it. It will happen. If you want to disable, if you disable it, what will happen? If you disable the log backup, so the log area become fill and your database go to the hung status. Database will go to the hung status. So that is what here it is happening here. So maybe I will take it here. Every 5 hours once the log backups will run, that is slash backup folder. Slash backup folder. Like that I have created the log backups also. Why log backup means the consistency purpose, and also up to to avoid the data loss. If you have the dead log backups, then we will come to know the transaction is committed or not. So log folder, log backup, data folder, data backups. But data folder, data backups are very, very, very important here. See here, I created the interval here. The next 5 hours, one file will be created. Log backups will be created inside of this file. Log backups will be created inside of this folder. Right? So now it's not created. After some time it will create. Why? Because voice level just only slash backup I created. All the backup files will be stored into the here. And also what I created here, schedule I created here, scheduling I created. And also in the configuration part I told that once the backup completed, previous backup should be deleted. That retention policy, the backup retention policy also I have enabled, which means so every 2 days, after the 2 days again backups will be deleted. So backup will be deleted. So after the 2 days backup, whatever the backups are there, all will be deleted here. So like that. So I have provided the retention policy settings also have created here. So this is the log backups. If you want to take automatic log backup also, we can take it out from here. It's automatically taken. Like we have set in the HANA cockpit every 5 hours. Then yes. So maximum size 16 MB. We set it out. Right. So like that we can set the configurations so that automatically, so the HANA cockpit scheduler will take care of the automatic execution and everything. So now onwards you no need to do anything here. Automatically, so system will take the automatically system will take it out. You no need to do anything here in the system. System will take care of all these activities and everything in the system. Why? Because you have created the scheduler, like same as like in SM36, how you will create the job, it will run it based upon the timestamp, right? Same also you created the schedules here. So it will create it now. Right. So if you want to take the full DB backup now itself, you can take the full DB backup now also. Just single backup, just time zone. Suppose IST time zone. So IST. So what is the time now? Now it's like create the backup at so maybe 9:38. Okay. What I will do here? What is the time? 40. Select the same time in future. It's IST, right? 27. Oh, 27, 9:30, 9:40 I mentioned. What I will do here, 9:30 I will create it. Why? Because 9:31. (9:31) step number 3, IST1 9:31. So while I'm saving this will also will complete it. Right, immediately I need to save it. Save schedule. Done. See here, complete DB backup I have taken now. I'm taking now. But IST hours, it will start it. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I think it will start 27, which means today only. It should start now. So let's see. Let's see here. Multiple backups we scheduled. So multiple files will be created here. Multiple backups, multiple files will be created in the system. So this is the way we have to perform the configuration. Scheduling configurations, we have to perform it. Backups configuration. So, and backups, we can take it from the systems. Backups, we can take it from the systems.
Sir, while taking backup in HANA Studio, we can see files and backend. What is the difference between both?
Okay, files are backend means, so files means file system backup you are taking to your local file system. Backend means, so why, so normally why we are taking the backups here? So to save the data, some crashes happened, we can restore it, right? So that's why, so suppose this is the database, this is the database. So in this database, you have the file systems, right? Data folder and a log folder. So you are, so we have not only file systems, we have some external devices, NetApp, right? NetApp, some EMC Square and Tivoli. Those are the storage managers. Storage managers means Tivoli, NetApp, suppose like NetApp. So we can take this backup and backups can be moved to the other devices, external devices also we can move it. So that entire this hardware crash, so we don't have any issues. Why? Because the backups are saving into the outside of your company, outside of your network, so that we can again regroup it. We can again redo that one. Again, we can redo that one. And means we can copy back to the here, we can restore it. That is the back INT. Through back INT, so it will move to the back INT is the one of the method. Through this back INT, it will go to the external storage host. So one more thing is the file system means within the same host only, one device, one folder, it will store the data. Simple. On device, it will store the data. That is the backup. Okay, got it?
Okay.
Yeah. First, what we'll do, you will get just hands-on. Open the HANA cockpits. Okay. Now cockpit is open. Don't try to install anything here. Why? Because if you keep on installing anything, not only you, it's me as well. It's not only me, it's everyone. So installation is done, upgrades done. So what you can do, just to monitor it. We keep on installing hundreds of databases, any hardware will go crash status, crash to do the memory issues. So now just to HANA cockpit is, this is HANA cockpit. So this is the URL of the HANA cockpit. The passwords is same, right? So you can use it. So you can configure the multiple databases, you can configure it. So you can also get the experience on how to configure it. And then, so they may questions ask you, nowadays all are they are asking the questions on the HANA cockpit only, right? How to create the databases, how to add the database to the here, then how to monitor. So what are the additional functionalities? Why? Because this backup schedule and the schedulers and everything is not available in the HANA Studio. Only HANA cockpit it is available. So it's also new interactive user experience HANA cockpit. So you see here with the screen, these are the tiles. With the screen, you can monitor the systems. So all these things you can see in the systems here. So here just you can see the memory, CPU, all the graphics, memory alerts. Are there any critical alerts? Yes, two high priority alerts. What are the high priority alerts here? So just directly it will navigate through this one. Automatic log backup is disabled. It's a very high priority. So backup does not exist. So you can just run it now. So it will check whether it's a valid or not. It will check. So it's a automated. All those things are automated in the HANA cockpit side. You no need to do anything here. You no need to do anything. Automatically it's validated. So just you need to navigate it. What are the functionalities are there? Just to get the user experience on that one. Okay. Just to practice it. These are the URLs. Just to practice it. Okay. Got it? Any questions from anyone?